full-time travel adventure continues today as we get closer to Mount Rainier and experience a close-up look at some amazing wildlife.
Hey, Sheila, hey.
Meet up with a subscriber who's been following along since the beginning, and find our first wooded overnight spot since being in Washington.
Well, good morning, everybody. Last night we drove about 45 minutes to our overnight spot so that we could be closer to where we're heading this morning.
Morning, you guys. Yeah, Steve found a great spot last night. It was perfectly quiet. I got a good night's sleep. Well, that is until the cat woke me up this morning at 6:30 in the morning, the little stinker. Anyway, we are really looking forward to our morning. We are heading to Northwest Trek Wildlife Park. Our subscriber, Sheila, and her family have a membership there, and she has invited us to come with her and check it out. We are super excited because Sheila has been watching our channel since the very beginning, and we are really looking forward to meeting her. So this should be pretty neat. We're expecting to see a lot of animals this morning. We are meeting Sheila right at the time that the place opens, so we can get on the first tram ride. That's supposed to be one of the best times to see the animals. Northwest Trek Wildlife Park, located near Eatonville, Washington, is a unique wildlife preserve that offers visitors the chance to experience the Pacific Northwest's native animals in a naturalistic setting.
We also have their much larger cousins, the Roosevelt elk. They're so large indeed that they are the largest elk species in the world and the second largest member of the deer family, second only to the moose. In addition to that, we also have the deers category out there. They do not grow horns, they grow antlers. Well, half of them grow antlers anyway. The males typically grow antlers. Antlers aren't made of keratin, they're made of bone or type stuff.
The park's Tram Tour is approximately 40 minutes through a 435-acre free-roaming area where bison, elk, moose, caribou, and other animals wander across forests and meadows, with an opportunity for guests to experience an up-close view of their behaviors in a habitat that closely resembles the wild. Part of the Tacoma Park system, the land was donated in 1971 by the resident landowners, who were dedicated to the care and conservation of nature and wanted the land to be enjoyed by the public for years to come. Designed to foster conservation awareness, Northwest Trek provides a mix of wildlife observation, environmental education, and scenic forest trails for visitors to enjoy.
That was wonderful to spend some time with Sheila.
Yes, this is such a nice place, and it was so nice to meet her. It was so nice of her to meet us here and to get us in with her membership. We did the tram ride together, and then we spent some time talking and catching up, getting to know each other. And now we are just exploring the walking part on our own. Again, what do they say? Oh yeah. Are those chips good? Looking right at you now, kiddo. A table. Or hiding a little bit.
Hey, Sheila. Hey. Yeah, I just want to say thanks again for the bananagram. Yep. Yeah, I'm sure we'll have a lot of fun playing with it. All right, thanks again. It was nice meeting you. All right, bye.
Sheila gave us the perfect gift. You can't go wrong with a banana and a game combination. Those carrots to use up.
So we're taking a little bit of a break. We're back at the van. I'm going to grab some lunch.
Finished my salad. Now I get the good stuff, the berries I picked yesterday. Look at all that goodness. Well, after chilling in the van, getting some work done and some napping done, we are back out to check out the rest of this park.
Pretty sure our gray cat could take one of these.
Look at these pretty kitties. We've never seen a wolverine, so we're really hoping to see one. This is a great enclosure, but it's so good, we can't find them. This bear exhibit is fabulous. We just walked out on the overlook, and they're back in the water, so we're trying to book it down there to see them in the water closer up. How fun. And they're grizzlies. Much different to see them behind a fence versus how we saw them, the one in Glacier, when he walked out right in front of us. They're just hanging out in a hot tub, chilling out. Is the other one just floating on the log? Holding onto the log? He's just floating. Like, yeah.
So this is pretty wild. I could stay here for hours just watching these guys swim.
This was definitely the highlight of our time at Northwest Trek. These two grizzly bears are named Hawthorne and Huckleberry and have become beloved residents at Northwest Trek Wildlife Park since their arrival in August 2018. Both cubs were orphaned in the wild during the winter of 2018. hawthorn in Alaska, and huckleberry in Montana, and would not have survived without human intervention. After receiving care from local zoos, they were brought to Northwest Trek, marking the first time the park had grizzly bear cubs. Since their arrival, the duo has thrived in their naturalistic forested habitat, delighting visitors with their playful antics and serving as ambassadors for grizzly bear conservation efforts in the region. These bears absolutely cracked us up. It was especially fun watching them relax, play, and wrestle in the water and to play with toys loaded up with honey. We had the opportunity to talk with the main caretaker for the bears. He shared the bears' history with us and explained that in the wild, male grizzly bears are generally solitary animals. Adult males usually roam alone and maintain large overlapping territories, interacting with other bears primarily during mating season or when there's an abundant food source like salmon runs. But these two grizzlies really behave like brothers, even playing tricks on each other, stealing and hiding things from each other, wrestling, and doing things that brothers do. Bears that are raised together as cubs can form bonds and tolerate each other much better than adult males meeting for the first time in the wild. Caretakers in this type of setting can watch their behavior closely for signs of aggression and can intervene if necessary. They also manage feeding to avoid competition, for example, spreading food around the enclosures so no single bear dominates. Toys, scent games, and climbing structures are also often provided to keep the bears occupied, which reduces boredom-related conflict. We thoroughly enjoyed watching Hawthorne and Huckleberry and could have easily watched for much longer if it weren't for the park closing. We had a really nice time at the park today. We ended up spending the whole day there. We especially loved seeing the bears. We actually missed seeing the beavers and otters because we spent so much time seeing the bears. And we love otters, but we had so much fun watching those bears. That was so cool. So it was a great time, and just want to say thank you again to Sheila for getting us in there. That was pretty cool. And now we are actually heading to find an overnight spot outside of Mount Rainier, because that's going to be our next adventure. Yeah, so this looks good. What do you think? Do you think it's level here? Wasn't it better when you were a little bit further forward? Alright, there you go. So it looks like we might be back down further in the back. Should I check the level?
Sure.
Oh boy, Steve's got out his trusty little hand trowel.
Nothing a little trowel can't handle. How's it look?
Let me go check. So we are definitely up in the front. We're level at the front, but the back is down. So I think Steve's going to see if he can adjust a little bit. I don't know if it matters for one night, but we'll try to get as level as we can. All right, well, we're calling it good enough. And now we're going to make some dinner. This is absolutely a fantastic spot. It's really great scenery and some amazing trees around here. So check out our view here. This is a side road. Nobody's coming or going here. These trees behind us. More trees. And then our home for the night. How is this for sad? When we were pulling up, I thought I saw some broken glass, but then I thought, oh, maybe it's a creek and it's just reflecting water. People just come back here and throw trash. It's so upsetting to see what people will do. What do you think of this spot, huh? Well, today has been a great change of pace. It feels really nice to take a break from Panera and all the computer work we've been doing. Feels really nice to be in this spot. It's just nice to kind of get out in nature because we haven't been doing that quite as much. It's really nice. So we are just cooking up some dinner. We are doing Mexican. I don't think we've done that in a while. We restocked on groceries, so we have several meals while we're here in Mount Rainier area. Looking forward to some dinner. I'm hungry.
I'm as hungry as a bear.
So this beautiful spot is one that Steve found on iOverlander, but it is national forest land. And we have been trying to learn how to take advantage of national forests better, to understand it more. We did download some maps to try to figure out where you can park and where you can't park, or do dispersed camping or whatever. Something we want to figure out a lot more, because I think we'd like to take advantage of it a lot more, but we just haven't really known how to do that. Well, our delicious dinner is ready. So we are going to have dinner and watch a movie tonight. We don't have any cell service here, but Steve downloaded a movie onto his phone before we came here. We're going to watch the new Happy Gilmore 2 tonight.
Well, this is where we're going to leave you for this episode. You're going to have to tune in next time when we start our adventure on Mount Rainier. As always, we love hearing from you, so please drop us a comment below. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and the like button. And until next time, we'll see ya.
If you enjoy our videos, please consider becoming a patron by using the link on the screen that we've also included in the video description, along with information about today's adventure and our channel. A special thank you to all our patrons. We appreciate your ongoing support. Thanks for coming along with us on this van life adventure. Please take a second to hit the like button below, leave a comment to let us know you're watching, and click that subscribe button if you haven't already. Don't forget, you can also connect with us and see my photos of the places we visit on our Facebook and Instagram. See you next time for more adventure.